Today I would like to talk about psychology, forecasting the future, emotions, market sentiment. Because if you watch TV, if you watch the news, you read newspapers, you will have some economists that will tell you that the stock market will crash this year, in the next year. This will be the end of the world, and most of the time the end of the world doesn't happen. So I've seen this tweet that I have found very insightful from Ben Carlson, who has a fantastic podcast, by the way. You can check it out. This tweet is the following: the stock market bottomed 2 years ago. Inflation peaked 2.5 years ago. The unemployment rate has averaged 4% for the past 2 years. Real GDP keeps growing at 3%. We need to stop arguing about what kind of landing we're gonna have. We just had a soft landing. That was it. And he knew that this tweet would go viral. He knew that a lot of people would hate on this tweet, and he knew that in the comment section below there was a lot of people saying, no, you don't understand, the future is very gloom. What about unemployment rising? What about China collapsing? This is what life is about. You will never have a perfect scenario with perfect economic situations, perfect economic conditions. There will always be something. Whether it's in the US or in Europe, or new taxes, new regulation, new disruption, or China, Japan, there will always be something in the world. We live in a complex world, but the numbers are in. The markets are at all-time highs. The market bottomed 2 years ago. Inflation was tamed. If you remember correctly, a few years before, inflation was the big problem and the main reason why interest rates increased that caused the market crash of 2022, like the market correction in 2022. Now, inflation is no longer a problem. Now, growth is no longer a problem. The real GDP continues to grow. Unemployment has not risen as all the economists said. So the thing that we are having right now is a soft landing. I agree with Ben on this one. The Fed and Jerome Powell, they have done a very good job at making everyone survive during the coronavirus, helping everybody, and they have tamed inflation. If you remember correctly, in 2021 we had inflation at 9%. Now it's back to 3%. Life is good. Life is good. And yes, we have different conditions of living, standards of living. Some people are richer, some people are poorer. But if you look at the big picture of the stock market, growth in GDP, I mean, we just had a soft landing. And the point I want to make with this video is not just to state a fact, is to tell you that there will always be something, and there will be always something to worry. If you're waiting for the perfect market conditions to start investing, if you have a large pile of cash sitting in your bank account and you are just waiting for the market, that a perfect environment, it will never happen. There will always be something. And Ben was right. This tweet went viral. This tweet had a lot of tweets saying, no, you don't understand, because we've seen some major conflict, geopolitical conflicts. There will be a mess. We are on the verge of a full war. Don't you see Taiwan? Don't you see China? Don't you see all the wars around the world? Don't you see all the conflicts, inflation, people suffering? It will always happen. By the way, if you're looking for a complete framework to analyze stocks and build a strong portfolio, I have a coaching program. More on that at the end of this video. The stock market is 90% psychology, I would say. This is not we call Mr. Market for a reason. This is not a rational guy. We call it with this quickness surname Mr. Market, and Mr. Market is very emotional. He is very pessimistic, gloom environment, and sometimes for some reason he's very optimistic. So it goes up and down. The emotion range goes up and down, and most of the time it will be happy, it will be good, the stock market will go up, and sometimes you will get opportunities where Mr. Market is pessimistic. That's where you buy. Right now Mr. Market is okay. Mr. Market is okay. But yeah, despite all the challenges that you have, Mr. Market decides if the stock market goes up or down. But yeah, if you're waiting for the big crash, keep waiting, keep waiting. There is a quote from Warren Buffett asking how many economists are billionaires, successful billionaires, that how many economists have made a fortune investing in stocks. The number is zero. Maybe some exceptions, but zero. Economists don't make money in the stock market. If you want to feel smart and go on TV and talk about inflation, interest rates, and what the Fed should do, if you are a beautiful economist, that's good in theory, but in practice, the stock market goes up, regardless of what is happening in the market. Yeah, that's what just a quick video to tell you to keep investing. Keep investing. That's how you make money in the stock market. Don't worry too much about macro. We just had the soft landing and the stock market will continue to go up in the long term. If you like this content, I have an investing coaching program to make you a better investor. In this coaching program, you will learn a complete investing process. You will learn how to find stock ideas, how to properly value stocks, when to buy, when to sell, so that you can build a strong portfolio with great companies. So what comes with the coaching program? You will get access to an exclusive community of like-minded investors, and you will get my personal guidance to help you build the portfolio of your dream so that you can have long-term results with your stock portfolio. Click the first link in the description to get more information. You will get a 10-minute video that explains how everything works completely for free. No need for your mail address. Just click the first link in the description and I'll see you on the other side.